Hello, my name is Bobby Jones, the developer of the Behavior Justification Root Cause Analysis program. For more than 20 years, I've been consulting with and teaching this program to governments and companies around the world. Let's take a few minutes to learn a little bit about this program and how it could benefit your organization. The BJ process is guided by a set of inquiry rules that I will discuss in just a few minutes. Training on the application of these rules allows the user to develop a model of the process that produced a particular event. The model has unique characteristics that facilitate decision-making for prevention. The model can be quantified using a widely used, generally accepted form of math founded in Boolean logic. This allows the understanding of just how much of a process any particular root cause has influence over and facilitates cost-effective analysis for decision-making. The purpose of the model is to identify root causes that in many cases are failures and associate them with the organizational systems. This concept allows the interface of human behaviors with the mechanical and operational systems in the organization. Applying behavior justification to a near-miss reporting program creates an effective tool for prevention as opposed to reaction. This example model was constructed by Bobby Jones using the behavior justification methodology. It depicts a multiple organizational process that over a period of years developed to produce the crash of Northwest Flight 255 and the 156 fatalities. The construction techniques in this process allows the user to measure each one of the 7 root causes to determine how much of the process did each root cause actually influence. The behavior justification process has successfully been applied to a wide range of organizational issues that include accidents and injuries, product and service quality, equipment reliability, government compliance, and even human resource issues. The training involves developing a practical skill for following the model building rules. These rules facilitate a critical thinking process that almost everyone has already developed at an unconscious level. The training allows this unconscious human thought process to be elevated to a conscious level and to be used to perform objective problem solving that can be recorded and verified with the model. The rules build in the elements that are necessary for a problem-solving process to have substance. One necessary requirement is a starting rule. The training involves developing this concept and how to frame a problem. Equally important, a program needs a stopping rule. One must understand when the problem has been solved. This understanding eliminates unnecessary and quite often biased information into the analysis. Also, one must understand what question to ask and in what context it is being asked. This process uses the why question. Classroom training develops a thought process that produces a consistent context that leads to identifying failures in the system, including human behaviors. The rules also create a concept in the model of bivalence. All events are produced by processes that consist of 2 basic elements. These elements are actions that can be associated with specific points in time and quite often are human behaviors, and conditions that exist over a period of time. This quality created by the rules allows for objective quantification of the model depicting the process. Another important concept that is required is a method to objectively remove data from the model that is not relevant to the problem. This rule provides a mechanism for conducting a truth function on each answer to a why question to determine if it is logically sound. The rules also create the ability to make sure that all of the root causes in the data that are causal to the problem are not eliminated. Usually, there's more than one root cause. While understanding the process that produced the unwanted event and identifying the root cause is important, the more important concept is understanding what organizational actions are needed to control and prevent a recurrence of the root causes. The behavior justification method provides a management theory to use for identifying those needed actions. In any dynamic organization, there are people empowered to create policy and procedure. There are people empowered to make sure policy and procedure are carried out. And everyone in the organization is required to comply with policy and procedure. Understanding and expressing these actions in terms of principles gives insight for what actions need to be taken in terms of procedure, training, human factors, or even communication. These are all issues covered by the management, supervision, and individual principles. The management principles provide guidance for developing effective policy and procedure. The supervision principles provide guidance on how to get the policy and procedure effectively working in the organization. The individual principles give guidance on what type of actions to take when individual employees do not comply with procedure. The individual can be removed from the organizational environment, or positive reinforcement can be applied to change the individual's behavior. In summary, the rules provide consistency across the organization. That means no matter how many locations, even in different countries with different cultures, the problem solving is consistent. It can be shared, understood, and contested objectively. Peer review provides probably one of the most important aspects of problem solving and root cause analysis: quality. All of the root cause analysis can be quantified. The quantification provides new types of analysis. The program develops the use of critical thinking skills. This skill can be used in all aspects of employee activity. This is a skill that should be part of any employee career development program. Thank you. Please visit my website listed on the first slide for contact information, an example model, and a flowchart depicting the critical thinking skill process.